So who would you say is the greatest SUNY advocate that you've talked to or worked with in the past?
Yeah, so it's tough to give one name because when I hear that question and I think about the answer, I see sort of a collective, and there is nothing more influential for, I mean, you know, we were talking about advocates, there's nothing more influential for an advocate to be able to speak from a first person perspective, to say this is what affects me. And so the answer is when students speak out, student leaders in general, be it Monroe Community College or Oswego or Potsdam, New Paltz, Purchase, UAlbany, Buffalo. I mean, these are just the names that come, you know, to the top of my head, because there's students at each of these campuses and truly across the entire system who know what they want, who know how to speak up for their constituencies, and really work to make a change. And so it's better than hearing from, you know, from someone not in SUNY. It's better than hearing from a consulting firm or from a third party. It's much better to hear from the person themselves, and that's the students.
Mm-hmm. If you were only able to accomplish one thing this year, what would it be?
One thing this year. I think everything that we sort of discussed, all of the issues, the initiatives, the projects that we want to see progressed, I think that none of that can truly be done if, as I said before, the student assembly's profile isn't raised and the power of the student voice isn't projected. And so walking into a legislator's office saying, hi, I'm with the SUNY Student Assembly, everyone should sit up straight and be, oh, they're here, let's get the member out right away. You know, walking into a member of Congress's office or a senator's office, it should be sort of an exciting thing that they have walked into the office. And I think that by raising, again, the profile of the Student Assembly and our student leaders in general from across campuses, I think by doing that, we'll be able to focus on these larger issues as well as individual campus issues. And I think that that's absolutely critical.
I think those are all my serious questions. Do you have any fun plans for the summer?
Well, like we were talking about before, sort of hitting the ground running. I was sworn in June 1st, and then June 2nd was my first trustee committee meeting. And there were a couple of cool conferences I'm going to get to go to. I'm looking forward to the Pride Parade, which is coming up at the end of June. That's going to be a lot of fun in New York City. And a couple of conferences in DC for higher ed. And I'm also looking forward to visiting about a dozen campuses this summer, traveling around and meeting with the incoming student leaders who were elected at the end of the last academic year, and talking to them about what they care about, and seeing more of the state. It's a really cool perk of the job.
Awesome. Well, thank you for talking to us, Mark, and good luck for the rest of the year.
Thanks for having me.